here's where I'm at today. A lot has happened. Tuesday I had a handyman come in that was supposed to take this off so I could dust it. This thing was full of dust. And sliding a rag down with a chopstick really wasn't doing it because it only got, see those things that are at an angle? You can actually see them here in the video. It only got those wiped off. It was black with dust, black. And so he felt like he didn't know how to take it off and put it back on. And this older guy that like helps me with the shopping, he's leaving and he doesn't have like a lot of time right now anyway. And he said, just let me look at it. And I'm like, oh, I better call the company. And so I called the company and found out exactly what he should do. And so he was able to take this off. And then I spent the whole time cleaning while he was like lugging stuff into the house. Because what he had to lug in, there's all these distilled waters. All these distilled waters. And they're coming in, I'd say we have about 23 waters in here now to clean the canopy up in the bedroom. But anyway, it was so kind of him to do this and so wonderful of him to do this. And I was able to get it clean. And I found out that those vents down there that were gray when the cover was lifted off and they looked gray, light gray, almost white, were actually black. It's this black, this color black. And it was just dust had gotten, dumped in there so badly. And so that's one of the things that's been making it really hard to breathe. Because every time the heat comes on, it mixes with the cold air, and then you get a draft, and the dust comes up. So, I mean, that's just horrible. And so that is taken care of. And this rug got taken out. I don't know if I said already, taken out, shaken, and beaten. And the beating got a lot of dust out of it. I think it still needs probably some work. And this pillow got washed, so that's clean, that's back out. And you can just really see, I mean, these are shreds. I realized today how much shreds these drapes are on the second washing. You just can't. They look like a moth got them. So this area is still kind of dusty, bad. And what happened here, the carpet had to be removed. So this is going to get removed. It's just that when that thing comes off, there's no wood to block it from sliding around when I go up and down it. And so this other guy that works for me, he does have a piece of wood that he can nail in. So I'll have him take it off and remove that carpet. This carpet up here has been removed, even though it looks the same. It's a sheet, and it's now subfloor under there. And I put plastic bags because that's like my shower area, so we don't want, when I get out of the shower and I'm still wet or working at the sink, to be dripping onto the subfloor. So there's more distilled water there. So this is all now subfloor. And this is still the vinyl bathroom. Fortunately, the door was closed when all the junk happened. And this step has been cleared as well. And I think the carpet's going to have to probably come up in the bedroom. I'll see. I'll do it as the last thing. Eventually it will. But everything, I'd have to rent a truck, and everything from the bedroom would have to go into a truck. Because it's really dusty and dirty removing. You got to think the carpet's being removed because it's full of dust and dirt. So it's really, I don't want to redo the whole house because these have been washed and they can't be washed again. So actually when this was removed, there was a paint tarp. I used a paint tarp up and over. So that hung down over that whole area. So everything there was behind a paint tarp, and there was paint tarp down there to protect my newly beaten rug, shall I say. And then this was pulled out. So, I mean, it's really a messy job. And I wanted to get a terabyte hard drive to make sure the CDs were backed up a third time onto a unit. And I didn't get to do it. So the boxes of CDs are gone. There's one box of artwork down there. And the artwork in it's still dusty, but the box has been cleaned. This has been dusted under the piano now. That was the last area I dusted yesterday. I did that. And So that window still needs dusting, that's got the plastic up, and the canopy will be washed. And this area down here, it kind of got cleaned out and dusted, but all the stuff in plastic bags is all the sooty stuff. Those toolboxes got everything, got all the soot got cleaned off of that. But the sooty stuff is all in trash bags now here, and then I'll go through it as I have time, because I'm not always feeling well and it wears me out to do it. So that's kind of where it's at now. I think I'm going to just do a lot better just having the heater cleaned out, so that every time the heat comes on, it doesn't, you know, have me breathing dust. So it really got hit bad, just like everything else in here. That cubby hole still needs doing, so I'll be back to you as things get done. Okay, so this dried really quickly, the drape fabric, but as you see, it got quite a few like holes, and like it looks moth-eaten now. That's what that did. It just wore it down, because it wears down very easy, because the silver thread in it is very fragile, and silver and water don't mix well. There's another hole here. That's over at the edge though, so it shouldn't block the shielding. And I'll just have to see how these work for a little while. They will have to be replaced probably pretty quickly, because now they're falling apart from the washing. But you saw how dirty they were with everything that got in it, and you're breathing, and you know, you've got these drapes up and you're breathing in the room. And up here I've taken the curtains down, and they're currently in here in distilled water in here. And you can see they've been washed. They're ready for the wring and rinse. You can see that the water is not dark, like, you know, dark roast coffee or something, like the drapes were, because they haven't been up for so many years too. And they've been very well vacuumed. So, but it is still really dirty water, so I'm getting that dust out of there. So that's my project for today. That's all I think about my body can handle. And then at the same time, I had committed to have that built-in couch daybed done the very end of the month. And they don't sell like edge tape and stuff anymore, and I don't want like raw edges. So basically I've been on trying to get like some molding, and that will edge the edge of it, the front edges, and that way when I'm opening and closing curtains and things, it won't snag on the edge of the wood, the board. So I'll be talking more about that later. Right now I'm just in cleanup mode. These are distilled waters, all in bags. There's some upstairs that I'm using for the washout project. It won't cover my canopy, washing my canopy, but it'll cover washing this, because I had 18 gallons of distilled water brought in here yesterday. And I'm now down to 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm down to 10. So I've already gone through 8 of them. Actually more. I have one up there left. 1.5 up there left. So I'm down to like 3, 6, 8, 9.5. I'm down to 9.5. So I've used almost half. And these drapes are not quite as bulky as the canopy. So the canopy's probably gonna have to bring in another 18 gallons plus what's here to do the canopy, which is going to be a lot dirty because it's been hanging. It's never been washed since, you know, 2013 when it went in. It was never washed originally. And so it has one washing in it, so it shouldn't spring holes. And the drapes, the curtains that were up there should not spring holes. So I'll keep you posted as it moves along. Okay, here's where I'm at with the cleanup. Not a lot has happened. You know, after I got this cubbyhole cleaned out, which I did like about 3 days ago, I got it cleaned out. And again, like I said, I've been feeling really bad off and on physically with upper respiratory stuff and swollen glands and flu-y feeling and stuff. I'm getting a lot less allergies, but every time anything goes on in here, I still get allergies. Like when that rug thing was removed, I was really like I had an upper respiratory thing all night and could barely sleep last night after that removal. Even though there were, you know, with plastic down and everything, we didn't get dust in too much. I finally put the tablecloth back on because I think it's probably safe now. I'm not transferring dust all over so much anymore. And there's still a lot that needs to still kind of happen. And I'm really busy with a lot or resting, so I'm not able to really get rugs for up here. But you can kind of see the bags up there. That's still laundry to be done. It's gone down quite a bit because they were going out into the room before. But, you know, as I feel like I can manage that, I do like a small load. And stuff is getting hung back in that closet back there again. And, you know, I'm getting slowly coming out of it. And the canopy, it did come out nice. So I'll keep you posted as more cleanup continues. Well, that's basically the end of my cleanup. Some things did not get put back. I just didn't feel good putting them back. But basically, pretty much everything is all cleaned up. And so it's been a very, very long process. And I just want to move on and show you the videos of things that I'm doing here. So stay tuned for that. If you like, hit like, subscribe, share, comment. Have a great day.